Myers, and joining me today is Emily Tolbert with Motto Mortgage located in Daytona Beach, Florida. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the myths and misconceptions of getting a mortgage. So Emily, can you give us a little insight on that?
I definitely can. Thanks for having me, Amy. So myth one would be that you have to have 20% down in order to get a mortgage. That is in fact not true. You can have as little as 3% down. Another myth is that previously owning a home excludes you from being considered a first-time home buyer, which would qualify for you for a 3% down conventional program. One of the other myths is that you can't get a mortgage if you have student loan debt. That in fact is not true. You can have student loan debt. There's just a particular calculation that has to take place.
Good to know.
Yeah. Then another myth would be that getting pre-qualified for a particular price, so if a borrower gets pre-qualified for a particular price point, that means they can purchase any home within that price point. There are some sticking points there, and you want to be in full communication between agent and loan originator when that time comes.
And what are some of those things that could do that? Would it be considered taxes, HOA fees, condo fees, or insurance?
Exactly. Any one of those things could put somebody over in their debt to income ratio.
And you wouldn't know that until after they chose the home.
Right. Once an address, they've narrowed down an address, we can talk and I can look those things up for them and just kind of get a general idea of what the taxes might be, maybe an estimate for the insurance, and those are really important when you're getting ready to write that purchase contract.
Great.
Another myth would be that the credit score needs to be perfect. There are some programs that will take lower credit scores. Sometimes that does come with a higher interest rate, but it's still a great path to home ownership.
Great, wonderful.
And then another myth would be that the down payment is the only money that is needed. There are some other things that a borrower should prepare for and have some money saved or set aside, and that would be for closing costs. That could also be for the home inspection, and it could definitely going to be for the appraisal.
Okay.
Another myth would be that you can't buy until you have all of that saved. So down payment, closing costs. There are ways that you can get a gift. It could come from a family member. Another thing is you could get seller concessions for your closing costs. So those are pathways that are going to lead, them to being able to complete that purchase contract and get the home.
And would you say a misconception there when we're talking about gift money would be that gift money needs to be in a borrower's account for any length of time prior to closing?
Right, that isn't true actually. There are some ways that if we're getting a gift letter, family members writing the gift letter, they can wire the money to title just before closing. If they are going to put it in the borrower's account, we just have to have it sourced. Prove that the gift donor had the money in their account and then it was transferred into the gift receiver's account. So again, that's just time for a conversation, but it does not need to be seasoned.
Very good.
And the last thing that I would like to mention is that not using a real estate agent saves money. We all know sometimes buyers come in and they think, oh no, I'm going to do a for sale by owner purchase, something like that. It's very important for a buyer to work with a licensed real estate agent. And then we can be in full communication with one another, make it to that closing table, and have a wonderful celebration.
That's great. Emily, thank you so much for your time today. If someone would like to reach out to you and get in touch with you, how would they do that?
Sure, give us a call at 386-222-3066, and we'd be happy to help you at Motto Mortgage.
Thanks for being a great resource for us, Emily.
Happy to be one.
Thanks.